Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So welcome back to my channel. So in this video I wanna explain about Flutter and Dart, how to make the splash screen and login page. And in this video the login page is really useful. Of course I have made the Laravel for the data backend. So first we go to the Laravel first. How to make the new project Laravel. So we go to view here. After that we choose command palette and then Flutter new project. And after that we choose application. After that our folder will be open and we just choose where we will want the folder. For example here, so you can click here or maybe in Flutter here. And because I have made, so let's go to the project. First, in Flutter, there always and have to main Dart for any project, because the main Dart here for the print the data we made before. This is the main Dart, and then after that we will make the file in, don't forget, in Flutter we just can make the file in folder lib here. After that in this video I have made the login page and splash screens, so I just wanna demo the tutorial and the login page. So here I make the file in home, and then I make the folder in home, the name is intro, and here I make the login page and splash screen. And this video we don't go to register page, maybe later I will explain about register page. So first we go to splash screen, of course. Now here in splash screen we use stateless widget, and if you want to make, you just type, for example, stateless, right? So just stl. And splash screen page here I use stateless widget, so you just can type stl, and after that you can click enter, and the code was made automatic from this Flutter. And then for example like this, just stl. Now we need Flutter stateless widget. Now there was made like this, and after this we just add here for like app bar and others like this. I will explain one by one. So after here we just made the filter and then delayed. This is for how long the splash screen will the view of splash screen in that application. And this is I use the 5 seconds for duration delayed. And then here the navigator pressure placement. This is the explain for this code. And then use context, and then material page root. So after the splash screen when there will be open the login page. So this is for the root login page. So because if you watching this and you not yet make the login page, there will be a red because nothing, the file name is nothing the stateless, the name is login page. Then continue the return scaffold. This is for the style of the splash screen, and we use body for and then padding, and the padding is age intense old, and this is for the type of the icon, and this is the icon what we want on the splash screen. And this is I use asset image logo blue because I have the assets here. Nah, this is asset from here, and this is automatical from the flutter. Now there's generated code do not modify by hand. So yeah, you can choose if you want use the assets for assets or you want use image that be able to use any types for the image or icon splash screen. And then this is for the button navigator for a height and alignment center. I will show you later after make the login page. So this is the structure for making the splash screen. We need filter delete for the delete duration, and then this is for root to go to the login page, and then this is the body scaffold. We use the scaffold and then body for the logo, and this is for the button navigation bar. Here I use assets, and if you wanna use the image or icon, that be able to use that. And then there's full splash screen, and then we move to the login page. Here the login page we use STL2 or stateless widget, and then here I add a controller for email and password, and this is the text editing controller, and this is of course automatical from flutter. So after we make controller, and this is the text editing controller. This is the code from the flutter, and we have to use this text editing controller. And then return scaffold. First we use scaffold, and then for the background in the login page I use app colors primary here. The color is here, and if you have a file of app colors in assets again here, you just can use colors background. This there a body stack, in stack we use children, and in the children we use the size box. This is for the size of the box, and here the height and the center image, and the height is 260, and the child here for the center, and then in center we use tilde again for asset image logo. After sized box we use align, and in align we add alignment. This is alignment button center, and then we use child single child scroll view. This is for if the keyboard was already for typing, the page not be messy, and there will automatical like a good view. And then in alignment we use child and then single here, and then child again for clip break, and this is the border radius, and this is I use vertical, and the top radius circular, and this is for the size radius border 20. And then after after child here, we need child again for colored box, and the color is white. And then after that we use padding. For padding we use edge intense symmetric for horizontal and vertical. So this is for the type of padding. Now this creates intense with symmetrical vertical and horizontal offsets. 8 pixel margin above and below, no horizontal margins. And then after that we use column, and the column, this is for the start, cross axis alignment start. And then we use children because not just one package. So there's controller for email controller, and then this is label for the email for the title of box. Input box is email, and this is outline border or the border in the box input. And then we use space height for space height between two box input. And then we use control for password, and then label for the title of box, and this is the border too, and obscure the text, and this is for the password type. We use obscure text. Then after that we give the space again, and this is after that we use block listener for login block. So after that we have to make the block first, and before anything we have to download the block in extension. After that we can make the block. Here the login block for the process, like in Laravel is the backend process, like backend we use in the block. So here block for login, and just not just login block, we have to make the login state true and event. In the login state, this is for the package loading and success and error here. So login state loading is loading, and success there will from the out response model, and then success and error there will be message for error. And then in login event we use login because we just do login in this block, and then in this login we require the email and password only to required for login. And then after that the process in login block. And don't forget to part login event and state. After that we login block first, and don't forget to build until the data was in the flutter. Now we use this flutter pub runner build for finally make the blocks for event and state. And then this is the login, and we use the event and init. And then for loading, because we made in the event is loading. And then final data request, this is for in login request model is email and password. Here for data we input there. And then after that, this is the final response. For the response, if the data success, they will go to the new next page, and if their error or cannot to login, there will be the error and the message error. And then after that, this is the login page and login state, and for the listener, and we use maybe one. So if the data success, there will be data, and save the out data and go to the next page is main pages. And this is for scaffold message. If error, there will be the message error. And the color is red for notification if there's nothing error. And then this is for the process. We not use block listener, but we use block builder. And in the block builders too, we need the login block and login state. And we use the maybe when, and then return button field on pressed for click and save the data. For read the login block, the process, and then the input their email and password. And the title of the label is login here. And then we use the loading. So in the process loading, there will be a circular progress indicator for indicator progress in this login, like that. And then the row, this is if we don't have any account, there will notif like this. And this is for the ranges. If you want to make this, so we need this. If you don't need, so yeah, we don't need. So that's all the process for make the view of login page and splash screen, and the process of login with the data for database, of course, in the block. In the block there will be same thing like on the flutter, on the Laravel. Now here, if we want to run and debug to see the result, we have to use the XMPP and the Laravel too. And this is, we will search first for the Laravel with the IP address we use in this time. Now because I use with this Wi-Fi, so I need the IP address this Wi-Fi like this, and then copy, and we'll paste here and run the serve. And not enough there, we have to go to the flutter, and we have to make the file, the name is variable. Now this is we make class variable, and this is static const string base URL. This is for URL like for the data from API and Laravel and Flutter merge together. Now this is we paste the IP address here too. Then after that, we just can to run from the Flutter. So the result, I'll restart for see the splash screen. And so this is the splash screen, and after delete 5 seconds, there will go to the login page here. There's email and password, and this is the button for login. So I will repeat. So after we make, don't forget, after we make all of the page before, we have to do in main dart here. Now so in home, or the first page after we click the application, is the splash screen. And so we have page splash screen here, and we do with the navigator for after in the splash screen we'll go to the login page here. This is the root. And so this is if you want go to the login page, you can non-active this, and then we can reload Nah, so here, the splash screen. First, we need the filter delay. So this is the delay duration is for how much time we will see the view of the splash screen here. So I use 5 seconds. So in this splash screen will muncul seconds. And then after that, I use scaffold here and body. Now, and body in here, the asset image logo blue here for image. And this one is this, the quick text here, the image asset. And then after that, we bottom navigator bar, or the button in the below or the under on the below the logo here. This is the bottom navigator bar. So this is the logo for bottom navigator bar. Yeah, this is for the size, and this is height between above and the under space, and then this is for width size of this logo. And login page. Now here, so this is the background blue or a color primary for this one, and then this is the children and size box for this size box, the logo quick text here. And then the align or center, this is for here. This is here, and then with the background color white. And then this is the custom text field. This is for field this email and password, and then this is right if have wrong password. And then this is maybe when for the process, and here register for this one. But if you not yet make the register, you don't need to just not active this part. And this is for the label of button. Okay, let's check this out. This is because we use login, so automatically the account was available in this database. So here I will make the user seeder, and I will use the admin here. So here admin at gmail.com, and then for the password, then login. And this is the process. This is the circular progress indicator. Here it was lodged. It was login. So this is my application. So for the next tutorials, maybe later I will make the next tutorial. Okay, thank you for your attention. I'm sorry for any mistakes. Thank you guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.